Black Lives Matter have created this atmosphere, this idea that white cops or cops in general are racists. And I believe that it's true, but at the same time it's the wrong way to go against the problem. Why? Because 97% of all black people who are being murdered is by another black person. 97%. 97%. So before these extremists within Black Lives Matter, because you have the extremists, and I'm targeting mainly the extremists. But the extremists in Black Lives Matter who says all cops are racist, cops are killing black people, it's a black massacre, they're taking too much space and they're gaining a lot of support. And I want to attack you guys. I want to attack you with statistics. And the statistics, as I told you guys, 97% of all black men who are being killed, who are being murdered is by another black man. So Black Lives Matter, why don't you bring up this fact? Self-criticism. That's the most important thing in this world for us humans. To be able to criticize ourselves before we go out and criticize others. I'm not saying that we should only criticize ourselves, but I'm saying Black Lives Matter, you need to criticize your own community, your own people, and because let me give you another example. You're 80 times more likely as a cop to be killed by a black person than to kill a black person. Do you understand what I'm just said? It's a much larger percentage chance or risk for a cop to be killed by a black man than the opposite. So black men are killing more cops than the opposite. So already here, if you're gonna talk about white cops trying to kill black people, well, the statistic says you're 80 times more likely as a cop to be killed by a black person than to kill a black person. Do you understand the facts? Try to listen to that a couple of times and understand how crazy that is. And I'm actually gonna read another statistics here that's even more interesting. Well, of course, it says here, more whites and Hispanics die from police homicides than blacks, but that's, black people are minorities, so I can buy that, right? And here, cop killed nearly twice as many whites as black in 2015, and this data comes from the Washington Post, by the way. But let me give you the most interesting statistics here. Black and Hispanic police officers are more likely to fire a gun against a black person compared to a white cop. So let me tell you this again. Black cops, Hispanic cops, they're more likely to shoot you if you're black compared to if you are a white cop. So white cops, so if you're gonna attack cops for killing black people, you gotta attack black cops, then you're gonna attack Hispanic cops, because white cops are less likely than these two other groups to kill a black person or to fire a gun against a black person. So guys, listen, Black Lives Matter, I'm not against you, I'm with you. But if you want this organization to continue to exist, you need to start to be self-criticizing yourself. Criticize your own communities and solve this issue somehow. We can't have black people killing each other. You can't have black men killing each other like this. 97% of all black men who are being killed is by another black man. And you go out and you demonstrate against white cops shooting black men? Are you kidding with me? If you want to be fair, if you want to be scientific, if you want to be objective, if you want to be taken seriously, you got to go out and demonstrate against black cops too, against Hispanic cops too, and you got to demonstrate. And if you want to win the hearts of the people, because I put my mic close to the mouth now because I want you to listen real good. If you want to win the hearts of the people, blacks and non-blacks, you gotta ask yourself and you gotta criticize the fact that a black man is 18 times more likely to kill a cop, a white cop, than the opposite. And this is important for you to understand. Because if you are just saying, oh, I'm not going to criticize myself, oh, we don't have any problems, oh, the problem is the white cops, you're lying. Not just to yourselves, but to the community, to everyone. And I guarantee you, Black Lives Matter is an organization that is needed. We need this organization to work if we want to have a more equal society. Because they're campaigning against systematic racism, and that does exist. I cannot bring you statistics and say, oh, it doesn't exist. It does exist. You got to focus on that. Focusing on cops, don't do that. Don't do that in the way you're doing right now. You can, listen to me, if a white cop kills a black person, I've seen so many videos of this, and I can guarantee you a lot of those cops are racist. And I understand that you go out and demonstrate. But if you want to win, as I said, this is the last time I'm going to tell you. Because I'm going to finish my video here with this last statement. White cops can be racists. But you need to criticize your own communities much more than you're doing right now. Because right now, 95% of the criticism is going against what? White cops. And white cops being racist. That's not reality in the way you are presenting it. It's reality, but it's not as extreme as you make it sound. What is extreme is that, as I said 3-4 times already now, 80 times more likely for a cop to be killed by a black person than for the cop to kill the black person. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope that this video will not anger people. I hope this video will not make you upset as if I'm trying to spread hatred. I'm trying to save BLM, Black Lives Matter, by telling you guys that you need to be self-criticizing. And that's it. Thank you. My name is Vincent, and I hope to make more videos.